Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. How are you today? Hopefully everyone is in a good condition. And let me introduce myself. My name is Syahfitri Kirani, and today we are going to learn about speaking and listening. And before we start our class, let's say basmalah together. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. And what is speaking? Speaking is delivery of language through the mouth. To speak, we create sound using many parts of our body, including the lungs, vocal tract, vocal cord, tongue, teeth, and lips. The vocalized form of language usually required at least one listener. When two or more people speak or talk to each other, the conversation is called a dialogue. And how to improve your speaking skill? And the first one is find an English-speaking conversation partner. The second one is make sure to listen as well as speak. And the next is record your conversation practice. And surround yourself with English language. And the last is practice with music or movie. Okay, and today's material is about expressing certainly and uncertainly. Please pay attention to the dialogue. Ahmad, it is good to see you. I just remind you about the meeting after school. Umar, yeah, of course, I will be there. Ahmad, are you sure that Ririn will come to the meeting? Umar, I'm quite sure about that. She called me this morning. Ahmad, oh, okay. Here, Ahmad made sure that Ririn would come to the meeting after school. And now, let's learn the following expression. Asking for certainly or showing certainly. Are you sure? Are you certain about? Are you certain? I'm sure. I'm quite sure. I'm absolutely fairly sure. And showing doubt or responding to doubt. Sorry, I'm not sure. I'm not certain. I'm not really sure about. I think everything will be fine. It's all going to be okay. It doesn't matter. Okay, for now, let's practice. Look at this exercise and please complete the following short dialogue with appropriate expression. So, what is listening? Listening is responding to or accepting sound on purpose, paying close attention to what other people say that has started to influence the mental element, which means mental activity has a rate, only not as high as listening activity. And how to improve your listening skill? The first is listen to the audio without reading the transcript. For example, you can listen podcast. And the second is keep focus on what speaker says. And the next is take note of the new vocabulary and review it. And the last is practice more by listening to what you enjoy. For example, you can listen your favorite song, podcast, or poetry, and etc. Now let's practice. Listen carefully to the podcast. Make sure that you listen it by well so you can answer the question after this podcast.
My family lives in Melbourne. There are 6 people in my family. My mother and father live in a large house. The house has 4 bedrooms and a big backyard. There are flowers in the front yard. My older brother, Alan, is married with 2 children. My younger brother, Bill, and my sister, Sue, live at home. My father works in an office in Belmore. He is a manager. My mother works at home and looks after the house. I am very lucky to have a wonderful family.
Okay, for now, fill in the blanks in the following text according to the podcast that you just listened to. Good luck! Okay, maybe that's all our material today, and don't forget to do the exercise. And let's close our class by saying hamdalah together. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. And the last I say wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.